Phoned the local Vauxhall dealer in Newcastle on Tuesday looking for a manual Astra for a friend's father. The salesman laughed. Hasn't been a manual Astra on the books for 2 years. Not low stock. Discontinued. Same conversation at the Peugeot dealer. Same conversation at the Renault dealer. The 308 manual, gone. The Mégane manual, gone. Silver Fox 62 in the comments on the BMW video asked which cars you can still actually get with 3 pedals in 2026. So I rang around 40 dealers and built today's list. These are the 9 that survived. DVSA driving test data from 2024 to 25 shows manual driving tests pass at 50.4%. Automatic only tests pass at 43.9%. The AA now forecasts that 26% of all UK driving tests by next year will be automatic only. And the insurance industry has noticed. Auto-only license holders pay between 35 and 45% more in annual premiums than manual license holders, because they file 20 to 25% more claims. Manual gearboxes aren't dying in the UK because British drivers stopped wanting them. They're dying because manufacturers stopped offering them. Today's 9 cars are the ones that survived. What to buy new, what to find used, and which automatic gearbox each one allows you to avoid. If you want the cars worth keeping versus the gearboxes worth avoiding, hit subscribe. 3 more guides this month. The worst modern automatics ranked, plus the diesel manuals worth chasing under £8,000. Number 9. The Kia Picanto 1.0 MPI 2017 to 2026. Insurance group 4 to 5, £8,200 to £15,900. The cheapest car on the UK road to insure, full stop. Naturally aspirated 3-cylinder, 67 horsepower, no turbo, no direct injection, no turbocharger plumbing to fail. The 5-speed manual is the version Kia engineered properly. The automatic alternative is an AMT, an automated manual transmission run by computer-controlled actuators. AMTs are jerky on hill starts, hesitant pulling out of junctions, and a known weak point in any city car that uses one. Kia's 7-year 100,000-mile manufacturer warranty applies to manual variants identically. UK availability is excellent across both new dealer stock and the used market. What to watch? Very little. The clutch routinely passes 80,000 miles in normal use. Engine timing chain is maintenance free. Front suspension top mounts wear at 70,000 miles, £180 fitted at any UK independent. The verdict? Cheaper to insure than a 125cc scooter, built to last 200,000 miles on basic servicing. Number 8. The Dacia Sandero 1.0 TCE 2021 to 2026. Insurance group 5 to 9, £9,200 to £16,000. The cheapest new car on the UK market, and critically, it sidesteps the CVT trap. Dacia offers a CVT auto in the Sandero. The CVT saps the small turbocharged engine's power, raises the purchase price, and replaces as a complete unit when it fails because internal rebuilding isn't economically viable on a £15,000 car. The 6-speed manual costs less to buy, less to insure, and less to repair. Underneath, the Sandero runs the Renault-Nissan CMF-B platform, the same chassis architecture as several mid-tier French cars selling at twice the price. UK availability is excellent. Dealer demonstrators are plentiful. Used 2022 and 2023 examples sit in the £9,000 to £12,000 bracket with under 30,000 miles on the clock. What to watch? The 1.0 TCE is chain-driven, not wet belt. Service it every 12 months and the engine is genuinely trouble-free. The verdict? A brand new car for £15,000 with no DSG, no CVT, and no badge tax. Number 7. The Suzuki Swift 1.2 Dualjet 2017 to 2026. Insurance group 9 to 10. £8,900 to £16,999. Under 1,000 kilos curb weight, naturally aspirated petrol, manual gearbox, MOT first-time pass rates above 94%. The Swift has been the most reliable super mini in the UK for nearly a decade, and the data hasn't shifted. The auto option in the Swift is a CVT. Owner reviews are consistent on it. Judder, shudder, unresponsive low-speed behavior. The 5-speed manual is light, forgiving, and trouble-free. UK Insurance Group 9 means premium quotes routinely come back under £400 a year for a 55-plus driver with a clean license. What to watch? Light corrosion on the lower control arms after 8 UK winters, £180 to address. The clutch routinely passes 100,000 miles before needing attention. UK availability is excellent. Used 2020 and 2021 manuals are common stock at £9,000 to £11,000. The verdict? The cheapest reliable new car a manual driver can buy in 2026. Full stop. Number 6. The Dacia Jogger 1.0 TCE 1110, 2022 to 2026. Insurance group 13 to 14, £15,000 to £23,000. A 7-seat car that weighs 1,200 kilograms. That single specification cannot be matched anywhere else in the UK market. A Volvo XC90 weighs 2,100 kilos. A Land Rover Discovery weighs 2,400 kilos. The Jogger sits closer to a Polo with 3 rows of seats welded on the back. The 1.0 TCE 1110 is manual only in the UK. Dacia offers a hybrid 140 variant with an automatic, but the lighter, simpler turbocharged manual is the version worth owning. No hybrid battery to fail at year 8, no automated drivetrain to replace. 3 pedals, 7 seats, 50 miles per gallon on the motorway. UK availability is good and growing. The Jogger has built a quiet following with grandparent buyers and large families. What to watch? The rear seats are removable but not folding flat. Plan boot space accordingly. Service intervals are strict at 12 months or 12,000 miles. The verdict: the only reasonable new manual 7-seater on the UK market. Worth pausing on the test data. DVSA 2024-25 statistics show manual driving tests pass at 50.4%. Automatic-only tests pass at 43.9%. 6.5 percentage points between them, and the gap widens every year. The reason isn't that manual learners are smarter. Operating a clutch and gear stick forces the candidate to read the road further ahead, anticipate hazards earlier, and develop genuine mechanical awareness of the car. Automatic-only learners insulate themselves from the vehicle. Insurers know it. The premiums reflect it. Number 5. The Mazda CX-5 2.0 Skyactiv G 2017 to 2026. Insurance group 15 to 20. £15,000 to £26,995. A mid-size SUV with a manual gearbox in 2026. That sentence should not be possible, and yet Mazda still builds it. The 2-litre Skyactiv G petrol is naturally aspirated. No turbo, no wastegate, no high-pressure plumbing to leak under thermal load. The 6-speed manual is precise enough that road testers regularly compare its action to the MX-5 sports car shifter. Avoid the Skyactiv D diesel variant if the car will run short urban journeys. The DPF needs hot motorway runs to regenerate properly. The petrol manual sidesteps the entire DPF question. UK availability for the manual is limited. Automatics outnumber manuals roughly 4 to 1 in used stock. Expect to travel for a clean example with full service history. What to watch? The timing chain is steel and maintenance free. Front lower control arm bushes wear at 70,000 to 80,000 miles. Around £220 fitted at any UK independent specialist. The verdict? The only naturally aspirated manual mid-size SUV left on UK sale. There won't be another. Number 4. The Ford Puma 1.0 EcoBoost M Hybrid Electric Vehicle 2020 to 2026. Insurance group 11 to 14, £12,000 to £20,000. The UK's best-selling new car for 3 consecutive years, and the manual version still exists. The 1-litre EcoBoost 3-cylinder paired with the 48-volt mild hybrid system fills in the low-end torque the small engine cannot generate alone. The result? The manual feels like it has the punch of a 1.6, with the running costs of a 1.0. Choosing the 6-speed manual avoids Ford's 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, the same DCT format that has triggered mechatronic warranty claims across Ford's range for the past 5 years. UK availability is excellent. Manual Pumas in ST line trim under 3 years old are everywhere in dealer stock and the private market. What to watch? The 1.0 EcoBoost requires strict adherence to oil and service intervals, every 12 months without exception. Mild hybrid battery is integrated and warranted separately for 7 years on most Puma trims. Front control arm bushes wear at 70,000 miles. The verdict? The most mainstream, easiest to find manual crossover on the UK market in 2026. The number that should change every buyer's mind. UK auto-only license holders now pay between 35 and 45% more in annual insurance premiums than manual license holders. The reason is actuarial. Data from major insurers shows auto-only drivers file 20 to 25% more claims. The driving style developed in an automatic, reactive rather than anticipatory, produces measurably more accidents per mile driven. For grandparents adding a teenager to the policy, choosing a manual car for that learner saves between £600 and £1,400 a year on premiums alone every year until that teenager turns 25. Number 3. The Honda Civic Mark 10 1.5 VTEC Turbo 2017 to 2021. Insurance group 15 to 22, £9,500 to £15,000. critical specification note before anything else: the 1.5 VTEC turbo, not the 1.03 cylinder. The 1.0 uses a wet belt timing system immersed in engine oil. The belt degrades over time, debris clogs the oil pickup screen, and the turbocharger starves of lubrication and fails. Replacement bills run £3,500 plus. The 1.5 uses a steel timing chain. There is no wet belt. The 6-speed manual is one of Honda's traditional precision shifts: short throw, mechanical feel, exactly what the brand was built on for 40 years. The auto alternative is a CVT with the rubber band acceleration profile the Honda's enthusiast base has criticized consistently since 2017. UK availability is good for the manual in sport and prestige trims. The saloon body style is rarer than the hatch, but mechanically identical. What to watch? Rear suspension bushes wear at 80,000 miles, around 350 pounds fitted. The 1.5 turbo runs a steel chain, not a wet belt. Service every 12,500 miles. No exceptions. The verdict: a 5-door hatchback that drives like a sports saloon and lasts the way a Honda is supposed to. Number 2. The VW Golf Mark 7.5, 1.4 TSI/1.5 TSI, 2017 to 2020. Insurance group 14 to 17, £8,500 to £13,500. Almost universally regarded by independent VW specialists as the best Golf ever built. And crucially, the last one before Volkswagen ruined the cabin with capacitive touch controls in the Mark 8. The Mark 7.5 had physical buttons, real climate dials, logical menus. Everything the Mark 8 took away, the Mark 7.5 still has. The 1.4 TSI is mature and refined. The timing chain stretching faults that plagued early VW TSI engines were fully resolved by this generation. The later 1.5 TSI ACT adds active cylinder shutdown for fuel economy on light loads. The 6-speed manual completely avoids the DSG. Both the DQ200 dry clutch and DQ250 wet clutch DSGs in this era have triggered mechatronic claims in the £1,000 to £2,500 range at UK independent specialists. The manual gearbox in the same car. Clutch replacement at £670 average. 1-day turnaround, any garage. UK availability is excellent. The Mark 7.5 sold in massive numbers, and 3-pedal cars are easy to find in SE nav and match trim. What to watch? Water pump failure between 70,000 and 90,000 miles, around £380 fitted. EGR valve sooting on the diesel variants. The petrol manual avoids that question entirely. The verdict: the last Golf built before Volkswagen forgot what made the Golf work. Number 1. The Skoda Octavia Mark IV, 1.5 TSI 2020 to 2026. Insurance group 19 to 20, £12,900 to £23,000. The strongest pick on this list, and the reasoning is specific. The Skoda Octavia Mark IV is the largest, most practical family hatch on the UK market. With estate-class boot space inside a hatchback footprint, the 1.5 TSI engine with active cylinder technology is mature, refined, and economical at 50 plus mpg in mixed driving. But the real argument is the gearbox decision. The 1.5 TSI in the Octavia offered with a DQ200 7-speed dry clutch DSG, the most failure-prone automatic gearbox the Volkswagen Group has ever built. Mechatronic faults, P17BF hydraulic codes, premature clutch pack wear, hesitation pulling out of junctions. Owner forums document these issues exhaustively, and UK transmission specialists quote £1,500 to £2,500 to rectify them. Choosing the 6-speed manual in the same Octavia removes that single liability. Everything else about the car remains brilliant. The build quality, the practicality, the warranty, the running costs, the residual values. UK availability. Manual Octavias are now becoming rarer than DSG variants because manufacturers heavily push the auto trim mix. This means used manual examples with full service history command a premium and hold better value than the equivalent DSG. What to watch? The post-2020 1.5 TSI engine has cleared its early teething problems. Late 2020 onwards is the safest acquisition period. Spark plugs every 40,000 miles, water pump every 80,000. The verdict: the most practical, best engineered family car on the UK market, with the worst DSG in the VW Group catalogue removed from the equation. Your decision to buy a manual in 2026 isn't nostalgia, it's risk management. Every car on this list will cost less to insure, less to repair, and less to scrap when the time comes than its automatic equivalent. The manual license opens doors the automatic-only license doesn't. The independent garage network still services these gearboxes for fixed labour rates UK-wide. and the resale market is structurally supported by a generation of new drivers who can't afford the auto-only insurance penalty. Which of these would you actually put on the driveway tomorrow morning? The comments are where this community decides which one I cover next as a standalone deep dive.